Let's bring in attorney and legal analyst Dina Doll on all of this. Dina, we appreciate you joining us. And I really want to hit with you. Mangione facing these new federal charges. This is new this hour. What are you tracking on this? We know this puts the death penalty on the table.
Yes, I mean, now he has different state charges and different states and federal, and evidently the federal is going to proceed along with the New York trial. So quite a bit of charges he has facing there. We know he has his New York attorney that he has waived the extradition for him. That's why we're seeing him now in New York. He didn't fight it, which was likely for him not to win that extradition. So he will most likely have another attorney for the federal charges since it's a separate jurisdiction. So a lot of legal jurisdictions he's going to be facing now.
How are Mangione's lawyers going to try to fight these federal charges? Because we hear from Doba that, this very famous lawyer, Agnifilo, is already flagging double jeopardy concerns. Explain to us what she's talking about and if that argument holds water in your opinion.
I mean, double jeopardy, what that means is that if you are acquitted from a charge, you cannot be charged with that same crime again. You are then acquitted. And so I think what she's saying is that the federal charges match too closely, essentially, to the New York charges. And that's where the double jeopardy is, because if the jury were to acquit him, then you cannot then be charged with that same crime. If this was a fundamentally different charge in the federal jurisdiction, like a wholly separate crime, then that doesn't apply. But I think that that's the point that she's making, is that there's too much of an overlap, let's say, with the charges. Essentially, he just committed the one crime. So the double jeopardy would mean that he really should be just charged in one jurisdiction. If the federal charges were different enough, then he could be charged in the federal, but that's her argument.
Interesting. Do you think it holds water? I mean, is there any reason in your mind that this cannot proceed in parallel on both the federal level and the state level for the same crime?
I mean, this is, like you said, this is just breaking this 1 hour. So we'll have to see if, what exactly the facts and the evidence are for the federal charges. But kind of what I'm thinking about, let's think about what happened with, George Floyd, the killing there. The police officers there did face state crimes, and then they faced a federal charge. But the federal charge wasn't a murder charge. It was a violation of his civil rights.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.